Good morning, my jaguars. Our names are Jenny,
Samantha,
and Esmeralda.
Reporting to you from Channel 93.
Interviewing Mr. Pastor, our line is Giselle and Abdiel.
Good day, my jaguars. Our names are
Giselle, Lina,
and Abdiel.
Today we're going to interview Mr. Pastor. Mr. Pastor, what were your personal goals for your class this year?
For my students, I really want them to be independent learners, and I want them to not necessarily wait for me to give them the answers, but I want them to go out and get them themselves. I want them to be hungry for education.
Mr. Pastor, what has been your favorite STEAM lesson this year?
When I was in college, I was a big history nerd, and I still consider myself a big history nerd. So I know a lot of students don't like that subject, so that's something that I really love teaching to my kids and seeing them interested in that subject.
Mr. Pastor, we've learned that you have had to attend college classes, have a baby, and be a new teacher. How have you managed to be successful with all the things that you do?
It's not easy, but I come in extra early just to make sure everything's set up, and you have to categorize everything. Like, I have time for work, I have time for school, and I have time for my family. I'm not gonna really say which chunks are bigger, but I dedicate time for each one.
Thank you so much, Mr. Pastor.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Back to the studio.
Thank you, Mr. Pastor, for giving us facts and information about you.
You know what, ladies? I'm so hungry.
I have an idea. Let's go to our STEAM segment because they have something delicious to eat.
Good morning, everyone. We are Diana,
Jennifer, and Abigail.
Today we will be comparing oobleck and yogurt as our STEAM series.
I know you might be hungry for a parfait, but first we'll be looking at oobleck. These are the materials we will need to make the oobleck: newspaper, measuring cups, 1 cup of dry cornstarch, 1 large bowl or pan, and half a cup of water.
What do you notice about the oobleck? Let's hear from Jennifer.
The universe is made of gas, liquid, and solid. Isaac Newton helped us to figure out the shape and movement of liquid. We call this Newtonian fluid.
Oobleck is not liquid or solid. It is a non-Newtonian fluid. This substance moves slower and changes shape.
Scientists study oobleck to understand how the universe is made and how to engineer new products.
Now let's look at our yogurt parfait. Yogurt, whatever you want here. Yogurt, whatever you want here, and yogurt. I prefer vanilla. Notice that the oobleck and the yogurt are non-Newtonian fluids.
Another example is ketchup.
Ketchup.
What? It's a non-Newtonian fluid. You can try this at home. Imagine what astronauts can do with oobleck in space. Last step is you eat the yummy parfait. Also make it with your family.
See you later, alligator.
I love non-Newtonian substance.
Ladies, I'm so glad that I could trust you to be the best journalist ever.
Let's go to our Sea of Learning and learn more about being trustworthy.
Good morning, Channel 93. Our names are Melanie,
Alexander,
Elio. You will continue our house series of Sea of Learning. That means social, emotional, and academic learning.
Today we're going to be discussing the character skill of being trustworthy.
Trustworthy means to be honest, to be reliable, have the courage, and be a good friend.
Let's say your best friend has $10 at their backpack.
You'd really need the money to buy new socks.
You must be honest and not steal. Money is important to people who own it.
If you steal the money, you won't be someone that can be trusted. Being reliable means we can count on you.
You would think it to yourself you really need new socks, but you have to have the courage to say no to yourself.
Being trustworthy means you can stay friends.
So remember, trustworthy is to be honest, be reliable, and have the courage to stay good friends.
Back to the studio. Thank you for the honest information.
Today we are lucky to have a visiting reporter from Miss Grady class, Amaya.
Hi, my name is Lamaya from Miss Grady's class. Today I'm going to be talking about bullying.
It would be on an article that my class read. Let me share with you. Basketball superstar Damian Leonard dishes out advice on how you can help stop bullying. Mr. Leonard says in schools a lot of negative things go on. He says when he was in school they called them put-downs. Mr. Leonard says he understands what this can do to kids' self-esteem and how they feel about themselves. He thinks it's important for kids to understand the value of respect and how important their actions toward each other are. He would encourage them to be the person to speak up when they get the opportunity. He says don't be a part of it and don't be afraid to do the thing that's not popular. Even if it's your friend doing the bullying, don't be afraid to confront them on it. And that's my story for today. Back to the studio.
Thank you, Lamaya, for teaching us about preventing bullying. Let's meet our next spotlight student, Trinity from Mr. Perry's class.
Good day, Maddie Jaguars. Our names are Brian,
Adan,
Caesar,
Marjorie.
and Marwan. Today we are interviewing 5th grade spotlight student, and her name is Trinity Thurman.
you don't know this, but we spoke your mom, Miss Thurman, about how wonderful you are. Your mom told us that you have a lot fun stuff that you do at home. Can you tell us more?
So when I go home, I usually go to my dad's room since we have a golf setup so I can practice my golf, and he reads me a book about golf, so how I do my form and stuff like that.
Your mom told us that you love to read about animals. Why are you so interested on that?
Well, it first started when I watched my first Nat Geo Wild documentary about wolves and how they live in Yellowstone Park. Then I learned how they would how their predators would chase them and stuff like that. And I was really intrigued by that, so I started writing books about them, and yeah.
Thank you. Why is your name so important to you?
Well, my dad gave me my name, and my mom was going to name me Mahogany after a very beautiful dark wood. But my dad wanted me to be spiritually and physically protected, so he named me Trinity after a name in the Bible.
Your mom told us that you do your homework at the back of the car. While driving on the freeway? Why do you do that?
Well, I want to hurry up and get my homework done, so when I get to the house, I have time to study and do all other activities that I like to do.
Thank you.
What advice do you have for our mighty Jaguars?
I say, well, try your hardest, especially on tests, because the test you really have to study for them if you want a good grade. And this school is very helpful because all my teachers that I've had, they always gave me lots of information. And so I say just do your best in school because education helps you get jobs and stuff, so you don't have to be homeless in the projects and in the streets.
Back to the studio.
Thank you for listening to our episode 105. Let's go to Jocelyn for our closing message.
Good afternoon, mighty Jaguars. Our names are Jocelyn,
Anna,
Joshua,
and Ashley. Today we're going to be giving a lesson about eager. Eager means eager to learn and eager for success.
Eager can also mean you want to learn more and more.
Eager could mean that you could be excited or excited to try something. I'm done.
I want to be a star student to learn how to be eager. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Eager means you could be excited to do something or try it. I'm done.
I want to be
Verb.